Lesson 41.
The 41st lesson.
Lekcja 41.
On the way back.
Everybody ready?
Andy looks round and sees Ellen and Ian in the back seats of the car. Jane is by his side, and the luggage is there too.
Well, we're off.
They have just spent a delightful weekend at Steve's, and now Andy is driving the whole party back to London. It is rather early, so they have the road to themselves. But from time to time, they pass by a farmer's lorry, a noisy motorbike, or a few bicycles. The landscape is typically rural. Not many cornfields, but fine meadows with hedges round them, and quiet cows here and there. Once, in spite of the early hour, they meet a group of hikers marching happily.
We've had a nice time, don't you think so?
Says Ian. Yes, answers Ellen. But I've been dropping bricks all the time. I said something wrong when I was in the nursery. What was it? Jane pulled my sleeve when I was talking to Margaret about her baby. Oh yes, I remember. You ought not to have said it when speaking of a child in front of the mother. She might feel hurt. But how could I know whether it was a girl or a boy? Everybody calls her baby. Well, anyone can make a mistake, but you might have avoided it somehow. You might have said the little one or darling. That's always safe with the mother. Andy pulls up the car. A flock of sheep bars the way. Luckily for the driver, they turn into a country lane behind the hedge. The road goes winding along a large park, and far away, the tower of an old church rises above the tops of the trees. The car runs between large gardens. There is more traffic now. Huge coaches, as well as lorries of all kinds. From time to time, snack bars or old-fashioned inns seem to invite to stop for refreshments.
Let's have some sandwiches.
Andy suggests. Oh no, Ellen protests. We haven't got time. Driving with Andy is always so slow, says Jane. He stops at every tea room or snack bar.
And I've never seen such a reckless driver as Jane.
Andy answers back.
She never knows how fast she's driving. Once a policeman stopped her saying she was doing 90 miles an hour. But it's impossible, she said. I haven't been driving for more than 10 minutes.
You're pulling my leg, Andy. And if I were at the wheel, we'd be in town in half an hour.
I bet you £10. We shall be there in 20 minutes.
Very well. We'll see. For some time they go on without a word. Ian likes fast driving, but he cannot get used to seeing all the cars keeping to the left. In Poland, all traffic keeps to the right side of the road. Suddenly, they stop. There is a line of cars in front of them. A traffic jam? Jane looks at her watch and smiles. In a moment, everything is all right. They go on, faster than ever. Andy drives recklessly. Now they are on the main road to London. Soon they will come to the suburbs. Every now and then, you can see a petrol station or a modern factory. Something has gone wrong with the engine. The car slows down, then it stops dead. Andy excitedly pushes or pulls all kinds of things, but all in vain. He opens everything that can be opened, looks in everywhere, slips under the car, only to get back all dirty. At last he takes something out of his pocket, grins at Jane, and gives her £10. Lesson 41, Exercise 7.
Lekcja 41. Ćwiczenie 7. Ćwicz spółgłoski dźwięczne na końcu wyrazów.
Side, luggage, weekend, road, themselves, cornfields, meadows, said.
Ćwicz spółgłoski bezdźwięczne na końcu wyrazów.
Looks, back, motorbike, group.